Hello guys, I hope you're all well. I am back with another minimalism video and I thought that I'd try and do something a little bit different this time because I've been doing minimalism videos for over a year now and I feel like there's only so many times I can show you me minimising my wardrobes. So I was trying to think of videos that would be a bit more helpful to you guys, like some tips and tricks. I thought that I could do a series on 10 things that you can minimise right now, but for different rooms or different kind of categories. So I'm going to do 10 things you can minimise right now in your bedroom, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your living room, in your pockets, on your computer, in your car. So for the first video, because I'm in here now, I'm going to be doing 10 things that you can minimise in your bedroom right now. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please do give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. Okay, number one is odd socks. They are the bane of everyone's lives. I don't know where the odd ones go, but give yourself a time limit, and if you haven't found the matching pair by that time, just chuck it away because it is probably just lost in the tumbled dryer realms of doom forever. For me, I just think if my washing basket's empty and I still haven't found the sock, it's probably gone forever and you probably don't want to know where it is. Number two, expired makeup. So not a lot of people know this, but on your makeup you have an expiration date. It's normally a 6, a 12, a 24, and it refers to the months. So take a think back to when you got that lipstick, and if it was when you were still in university, which was 10 years ago, and it has a 12 on it, get rid of it. The same goes for makeup brushes. You know, I've got ones that I've washed so many times now that when I use them to apply my foundation, I end up getting little hairs on my face. Things like emery boards as well. Just invest in a glass one and then you can get rid of all of the disposable ones. Number three, duplicates. So I never use hairspray, ever. And the other day I found 2 hairsprays in my drawer. I'm probably not going to get through one in my lifetime, so why I need 2, I do not know. So things like that, especially if you've got different brands, say you've got different brands of dry shampoo, but you absolutely love one of them, get rid of the other ones, because as soon as you've run out of the one that you love, you're probably more likely to go and buy another one of that brand that you love rather than using the ones that you don't. Number 4, stretched hairbands and broken hair clips. I don't know why I bother keeping the hairbands that the elastic has gone in them, because I go to use them, realise that they're broken, put them back in the drawer and then find one that isn't broken. Just get rid of it at the time. And the same for clips as well. If you've got crocodile clips that are missing the little, are they called legs or prongs? Just get rid of them. They're so cheap to buy new ones. And if it means that spending a little bit of money now for a product that actually works and is going to hold your hair properly, just do it. Number 5, books and magazines that are either read and you're not going to read them again, or unread and you're not likely to read them. I know personally I'm guilty of getting a book and planning to read it after this one, after the next one, after the next one. If you're not itching to sit down and read a book and you've had time to read one and you still haven't read it, pass it on to someone else who could potentially love it and it could be one of their favourites in their collection. Equally, if you've already read it and like me don't really tend to read books again, get rid of them. The only books that I keep are ones that are kind of signed copies, ones that friends have written because they mean something to me. Honestly, don't think I've ever read a book twice, so pass it on to someone else who's going to get some joy out of it too. Same for magazines as well, you can give those to charity shops. Number 6, odd earrings. It's the same thing with socks. Unless it's a really expensive one and you are going to go and buy the other one, or, you know, search through your house top to bottom until you find it, just get rid of it. If it's a cheap one from like Claire's Accessories or H&M or something, you can buy another one. There is no point in keeping loads of odd earrings, unless you're quite cool and you have like the piercings up here where you just have one and then you only need one earring, then keep them. The same goes for rings that make your finger go green. Unless they're sentimental and they're ones that, I don't know, your husband got you when you were childhood sweethearts and you were like 16 and it really means something to you, get rid of it, because no one likes having a green ring around their finger. And, you know, broken necklaces that you plan to go and get a new chain for, but, you know, that was 6 months ago and you still haven't done it. Unless you're going to do something about it and wear it in the future, or you're keeping it because it's sentimental, get rid of it. Number 7, of course, clothes that you don't wear. So anything that doesn't fit you, anything that's maybe a bit worn, has got stains on, holes in. And I know that that probably sounds quite obvious and you're probably thinking, well, I wouldn't wear something with holes in, but I had my favourite pair of joggers that had a little bit of a hole round by the ankle, and for ages I didn't get rid of them because they were comfy and they're my daytime ones and I wouldn't wear them out in public or if anyone was coming around the house, but I loved them. And then I just thought, why can't I love a pair that are really nice, that I would be happy to be seen in, that are actually intact? So yeah, anything that's a bit worn, doesn't fit you properly, that you keep on getting out of your wardrobe and thinking, not today, I'll wear it another day, and you've been doing that for like a year and you still haven't worn it, just get rid of it. Number 8, bedding. If you've got worn bedding that's gone a bit bobbly, I get quite restless feet, so quite often where my feet are on the bedding ends up being a little bit more worn than anywhere else on like bed sheets. And you spend half of your life in bed, so you want your bedding to be comfortable and clean, and just, you want your bed to be a joy to get into, so you don't want to be worrying about like bobbled bedding and holes or stains or anything like that. Just invest in some nice bedding, get rid of any of the like odd pillowcases and sheets that are a little bit too tight, so you have to really pull them over and they pop up on one side, or they're so big that you end up having like a sag of sheets going down the side. Just get rid of anything that doesn't make your bed a zen place to be. Number 9, and I was so guilty for this before I started minimising, get rid of dry cleaner hangers. Unless you like them. Same goes for odd coat hangers as well if you don't use a dry cleaner. We don't use one anymore, but at the time we did. And I'd have all these lovely matching wooden IKEA hangers, white ones for me, black ones for Pete. And then I would have all these dry cleaner, the little thin metal ones, and they're not good for your clothes because they give them the like pokey uppy bit here, and they just make a horrible clangy noise when you're getting them out of the wardrobe. Get rid of anything that makes your wardrobe look cluttered and mismatched. You want things that are going to take care of your clothes and wear your clothes for you while you're not wearing them. And finally, number 10, storage boxes and storage bags. I'm talking specifically the ones that you get with gift sets. You know, for Christmas you get like a body wash, moisturiser and soap, and it comes in a nice little zip bag. They're really lovely, but you don't need to keep them all. The same for perfumes. You don't need to keep all of the boxes and just boxes that makeup came in and stuff. It's just wasted space. If it's in the box, you're less likely to use it. So it's just a waste. I've got one that I use for when I'm traveling. I've got one that keeps all of my sanitary products in, and that's it. There is no point in just keeping spare bags just in case. Like, just have one for when you travel, and when that one gets a bit used or you just get bored of it, get rid of that one and then get a new one. I love gift sets, and I think they're brilliant if you know you're going to use everything, but if you just want to buy, say, a perfume, and the person behind the till kind of tricks you into buying the perfume and the moisturiser and the body spray, and you get a lovely bag with it, they're just cluttering your home unnecessarily, so just say no thank you. Well, that's it. Those are my 10 things that you can get rid of in your bedroom right now. I hope that you've joined along with me. I hope that you've felt the benefits, you feel lighter already, and it's not something that you can just do once, you know, try doing it again next week or in a month's time. Every so often when you start to feel a little bit cluttered and a little bit heavy, get rid of those 10 things in your bedroom and your bedroom will become a place of zen. But yes, I hope you like this video. Please do stay tuned for the next in the series, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!